Boys and girls, we have three numbers up here. 60 times 4,000. The multiplication problem. We have 526 times 3. And then we have this really large number, 963,142 times 4,361. Okay? Now, there are three ways you can approach problems. You have mental math as an option. You have paper and pencil as an option. And then there will be times when you will have to use a calculator. You will want to use a calculator. You will need to use a calculator. So let's take a look. Which one here is a mental math problem?
60 times 4,000.
Good. Please tell me why that is a mental math problem.
Because there's the basic multiplication fact.
Well, let's just do that. You're saying that there's a basic multiplication fact. What is that?
6 times 4 is
240,000. All in your head. Now, which one is something that you really, if you didn't have a calculator, it wouldn't be the end of the world?
526 times 3.
I mean, 3 place values, that's not bad. Sometimes you'll have 5, but you only have 1 place value to multiply by. Okay? This is a very reasonable problem for paper and pencil. 3 times 6 is 18, you can groups. 2 times 6 is 7, and a comma. Okay? And that, boys and girls, was a pretty straightforward problem as far as paper and pencil. This, however, is a problem you will most always use a calculator for. Even engineers, accountants, people who do investments use calculators for large numbers. I mean, could you do this on paper? Yes. It would be unreasonable for you to do something like this on paper. So when you're doing your homework and you see examples like this, you have a choice. And when you're asked what kind of a problem this is, it depends on 3 things. It depends on the size of the problem, the number of place values, and the basic math factors. So boys and girls, we're finding 2 kinds of products today, partial product and actual product. Both are going to result in the same product. Here we began by multiplying the 1's place value. And so we have 8 times that number. Next, we're going to start with the 5. What am I putting over here? Yes?
Placeholder?
Placeholder. Today we'll put a smiley face. And then we will start with the 5. 5 times 7, very quickly, please. Yes. All right. Here's 5. 5 times 1 plus 3. 5 times 1 plus 3. 5 times 1 plus 3. Excellent. And then 5 times 4. 5 times 4. Excellent. Check your work, see if you got this. All right, what am I going to do next? What will I do next? Add. Like this, 6, 8, and 11. Don't forget to regroup that. 4 and 2. And am I done? Am I done? Am I done? Am I done? Why am I not done? 10. No. Partial product has no regrouping. When I do 8 times 7, 8's a 1, 7's a 1. But 8 times 1 is not 1. What does that 1 actually represent?
It actually represents 10.
Thank you. 8 times 10 is 80. When I'm multiplying 8 times 4, what is that 4?
4 and 8.
Who gets it now? Now, could you tell me what this number is that I'm pointing to I'll put a little dot here below it. And this. I need to multiply this 5, the next place value, times 7. What is this 5 really? Is it a 5? Nate, what is it? Not 5, it represents something else. Yes,
50.
it's 50. Okay? What is 50 times 7? Now I'm going to do, again, this 5 by that 1. What is it now? The 5 stands for, what does it stand for? You just said it? Thanks. What does that 1 stand for? A 10. 50 times 10. What is 50 times 10? You got it. Basic fact, add the zeros. 50 times 10. Think about it again. Count those zeros. You can do it. Give me another answer. Nice. 500. 50 times 10. Right? 5 times 1 is 5. Add 2 zeros. 500. Okay. Tough one. Tough one. The last one. What is this 5 times this 4? Is it a 5? Is it a 4? No. What are they? Nate, you're starting to get it. Let me call you again.
Well, the 5 is in 10th place, so that's 50. And
Good.
the 4 is in the 100th place, so that's 400.
So it's 50 times. See, he was a little bit confused before. Now, it's all cleared up. So, who can do some mental math? 50 and 400.
2,000.
All right, well, we're going to check it out on paper. So I'm going to put a 50 times, what was it, 400?
Yes, 400.
Okay. And you said what?
2,000.
All right, let's see what it is. What's 5 times 4?
20.
How many zeros are there? This is something, this is something that kind of gets a little confusing. Sometimes when you multiply two basic facts, part of that product is a 0. So it's 20,000. Well, guys, I'm going to put that 20,000 right here. Now, before I add this up, I'm going to erase this. Yep, I am going to erase this. And I'm going to ask you to do the same problem right now on paper. Go. Eight in the ones place value. 7 in the ones place value. 8 times 7.
56.
Read the numbers out loud to me. I want you to tell me not 5 times 7, but what exactly the value of that is. And state it loudly. State it loudly. What is this? What are we multiplying it by?
7.
50 times 7 is?
350.
Nice. We have a 5 and a 1. Somebody state that in place value terms.
50 times
50 times 10 equals what? 50 times 10. Cameron.
500.
Nice. Let's move on now. Okay. Did I do something wrong?
Yeah.
I sure did. Back it up. Sorry about
You
that, guys.
forgot to do the
I didn't do the.
10 times 10.
Let's see if I can edit this for you guys later. What is 8 times 10? Sorry about that. Yes.
80.
Good. What is 8 times 4? And give me the value of the 4,
8 times 4.
which is
8 times 400 is 3 times 30.
Nice. So 8 times 7, 8 times 10, and 8 times 400. We're done with the 8. Now let's go to 50. 50 times 7 is? Nice. 50 times 10. 50 times 10. Come on, come on. 5 times 1 is 5, and 2 zeros is 500. Could somebody read the value of the 5 and the 4? Just say the problem out loud. In the corner, I want to make sure you got it.
50
Times
times
4.
400.
Good. 5 times 4 is?
100.
And as you remember before, how many zeros? 3 added to that, so that's a total of how many zeros? Total? Nope. 5 times 4 is 20. Add 3 zeros gives us a total of, or 4 zeros altogether. Now, if I add these up, I should get this product right here. That should be a match. Here's a 6. Here it is. 5 and 5 is 10, and 8 is 18. I regroup the 1. I have a 5, 10, 11. Regroup the 1. 3 plus 1 is, and that, boys and girls, is partial product. Do you use partial product under normal situations?
No.
Why is it good? What does it teach you? What does it help you with? Yes.
Regrouping.
Regrouping.